Sagittarius, this is Marishi, your channel to look at. I've already pulled out 5 cards to see what is the story which wanted to come through for this week. We've got the Tower card as your first card, 5 Swords in reverse. Center of the reading is a Chariot card in reverse. We got the 3 of Wands in reverse, and the last card is a 3 of Swords. Behind the deck is a Prince of Pentacles. When I broke the deck, we've got the Judgment card in reverse. Some of you Sagittarians out there might be feeling things are not under your control anymore. It has slipped out of your control. It's not there in your grasp anymore. Okay? You've lost control over a situation after a tower moment happened. Something huge happened in your life. And you are very hurt right now. Okay? But the thing is, once that tower moment happened, you understand things are never going to go back to where it was. Because it has such a huge impact. Things will never return. You're surrendering to the situation. You're surrendering to whatever has happened. How much ever it's hurting you, you have to, give in to it. There is no other way. Because you can't fix it. Things have come to a complete halt after this tower moment. Yet somebody is under the impression have to take it slowly, okay, steadily. You have to approach it very slowly and steady. Because you're expecting some kind of a second chance for the verdict to turn around. Even though you know you have to surrender to how things are currently. There is 2 3s together. Very much hurt. It's almost like there is a third party involvement as well. Okay, whatever this tower moment is, I'm not sure about, but it did hurt you. Okay, your heart is going to bleed out. Things are going to come to a complete full stop when that happens. And you know it very well, things will never be the same again. Okay. But yet, this is interesting. Second chances, turning the verdict around with the Judgment card in reverse. Moon card. It's almost like you're under some kind of an illusion. You're blinded by something, that kind of thought process. Or you are not aware of the whole story. You're being a little illusional. Okay? You're trying to carry this energy forward. How much ever difficult it is, you're still carrying it. You're not ready to let go. It is going to be a struggle. It's going to be a challenge. Even though you're aware of how things ended up, you're just not done. But you need to realize something. The Death card in reverse. There is no transition from there. Just like I said with the 3 of Wands in reverse. There is no going back. You will be hurt. If you keep waiting on this to turn around, you will keep hurting. That's why I said your heart will keep bleeding out. If you put yourself through this, of hoping for a second chance, hoping that eventually it would. Yes, I'm not even kidding with you right now. See, being optimistic, you're hoping that there is still a chance there. It is out of reach, but what if there is still a chance, there is still a potential to make it work. That kind of mentality. Yes. You don't know what to do. You're trying to make a decision. You don't know if there is still a chance. That is why you're hoping for the second chance. Not even kidding with you. See, Hangman in reverse. You lost. Okay, you can't think straight. It's in reverse. It's almost like you're blinded. You don't know what to do. You just don't know what decision to make. Because up here, you're pretty lost. You're pretty out of balance. It's kind of rubbing it in. I'm not trying to repeat the same thing. The cards are trying to say the same thing. It's almost like for somebody out there who needs to hear this. 9 of Swords. You're stressed out. You can't sleep. You just don't know what to do about this whole thing. You're just trying to figure out, is it really over? Are we really done? Like, it doesn't have to be a relationship reading itself. It could be anything. Anything which got fucked up. Something which literally came to a complete halt. If you're still hoping for that to be fixed, then you have bad news. You're being a little out of balance, okay, in the way you're thinking. You just can't accept the fact that it has already slipped out of your hand. It is not yours anymore. Because this is something which you really wanted, you really wished for. That is why it is difficult for you to let go. You're still holding on to it tightly even after the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. It has slipped out of your lap. It's affecting your headspace. You can't accept the fact that it's over. King of Wands in reverse and the Hermit. Right now you are thinking, what can I do about this? How can I get this back? You're thinking about every possible options out there to make things work the way you want it to. Regards to what you have lost, the Two of Cups in reverse. 6 of Swords in reverse, they're asking you to move on with these two cards, 6 of Swords and the 8 of Wands. It's asking about leaving the past behind and moving on. 8 of Wands is again fast-moving energy, moving forward. Queen of Cups, it might be difficult because you feel very much betrayed. You might feel deserted, out in the cold, with no support, etc. You're not liking where you're at, but yet, if that's how you feel, you still got to accept this, okay? Whatever you're waiting upon, it has already drained out. It's not there anymore. Ace of Cups in reverse. It's an empty cup which you're holding on to. Is it worth it? You're still thinking there is still, if you plan it carefully with a Fool card in reverse, you might still have the opportunity to make things work. There is still a potential to make things work. But you need to know it is over. Okay, it is not going to work out the way you want it to. 3 of Pentacles in reverse. You will be stuck. You will be stuck for as long as you are willing to be stuck. It's up to you. It's just up to you. It's not even up to me. If you want to be stuck, just making up the stories in your head that one day this person is going to come back to me and realize their mistake, all that, you will be stuck as long as, you wake yourself from that dream. Queen of Cups, Hierophant, 2 of Wands. You really want this to work. You really want to have this opportunity, to have this stability, to have this marriage or whatever it is, okay? With that Hierophant, you're having that vision of having this with this person. It is the ultimate, goal. You want to grab onto it. You just don't want to, accept that it has already slipped out. I want to say there might be other people also fighting for the same person. There might be other people who is in the same, same space as you, like behind the same person as you. Or up here, you're very conflicted about the idea that you still have a chance. Empress in reverse, very unhappy, very, very unhappy. Okay? But yet, you are wanting to heal from the situation. You are not willing to accept that it is completely over. King of Swords in reverse. You're being a little immature. You're being a little immature about you are capable of healing this, of resurrecting this, which is already dead. I showed you the death card. Just give me a second. Okay. Yeah. Kind of very illogical, very irrational, very kind of immature in the way you're thinking about there is still a chance to restart this. It's a little sad. Okay, Ten of Pentacles, because you need to understand this is how things are. There is no stability, there is no security. There is no potential for that. King of Pentacles. You might have had something good with this person. That might be the reason why you are not ready to, willing to let go. This person might have been interested in you once upon a time. Some of you might have been dealing with an earth sign person. Okay, you had something great with this person, but that's not there anymore. That's not there anymore. That passion is not there anymore. That person is not interested in you anymore, and you're well aware of it. You're well aware of it that it's slipped out of your hand. Yes, that awareness is there, but I don't know. You have this disappointments, you have this regrets, but then you're very optimistic somehow, in a weird way. Okay, in a weird way, you think everything is going to be all right. Everything is going to be sunny, shiny. The rainbows are going to come out. All that. You will have some kind of a balance within the situation again. Almost like you will go to any extent to make it work, but the only problem is you're not getting anything back in return. It's almost like a dead end. The wheel has stopped turning. I'm not going to rub it in your face, because if this is your story, you would know I'm speaking to you. If it's not, then don't even bother. Your pride has been affected. You're just hoping to heal this, whole situation. You're literally praying for things to be all right. You're keeping on looking back at what has happened. You're being just the same energy. Queen of Swords. Even the person whom you're dealing with might have been very selfish with you. They might have been very, very selfish in the way they treated you. Very unfair. There is an air sign presence in your reading. Yeah, they did things behind your back. They did things. That is the reason why things came to an end as well. You're still not giving up. Okay, you're still waiting. You're unhappy being single. You're unhappy not being with them. Okay, you're putting up a fight. But yet it is not working out. Okay, your dream which you wanted, which is this 10 of Cups, it's not there. That cup has already drained out. Don't stick with the past. Okay, don't stick up for a person who is not as involved as you. If they have moved away, what is the point of wasting your life on this person? Yes, injustice. That's what. You're facing some kind of injustice. You're feeling it's very unfair. You're not liking this unfair energy from the other person. Yet you're not willing to accept what has happened. You're still, fighting, rebelling to have them back. Is the person, just one question for you, is that person worth it? Worth having them back in your life? If you have an answer for that, then it's up to you. Because I don't see anything there. I literally want to say, the love you are you're waiting upon, it's not there anymore. It has drained out completely. It's dry. It's literally dry. It's a pointless fight. Pointless to wait, because you were literally under some kind of an illusion about this person. That is why you're seeking for second chances. I'm tired. I'm going to stop here. This is Marishi. You're my channel. Look until next week. Bye.